Joining me today for UNAthletics.com is the entire women's basketball staff here. Half the staff is new this year. Kristin, kind of talk about that now. You have two new coaches in with Chrissy and Maggie now. As the staff as a whole, what do they bring to the table?
Well, we're excited to have both of them. Maggie comes to us. She's from Illinois. She went to college at a D3 school, Carthage, up in Wisconsin. Just from what I know, she's just eager to learn and get into the game. Her head coach had nothing but great things to say about her and her willingness to, want to help in any way that she can. And she'll do a lot of the day-to-day stuff in the office and just be there for the kids. Being able to connect with them and be intentional with them, I think, is important in that graduate assistant role. And then Chrissy Roberts comes to us from Eastern Kentucky. And she's got 20 years of coaching experience. She's been a head coach for 11. And I just love her work ethic. That's what we're known for at UIndy, is just how hard we work and every day and just having a champion mentality. I know our new athletic director, Scott Young, he's big on just winning in the classroom, winning in the community, and on the court. And Chrissy brings that to us, and we're just so excited to have both of them.
So Chrissy, then we'll start with you. What about UIndy made you interested?
The people, Coach and Evan, great people. Just want what's best for the student athletes. Like Coach said, just winning both on and off the court is huge. Basketball is just a small piece of it, right? I know that Coach is going to work extremely hard to make sure these student athletes are set up for to be successful in the future once that basketball stops bouncing. Grateful for the opportunity. I will forever be in debt for Coach allowing me to be a part of the UIndy family. It's a special place, beautiful campus, great school. Very successful, at UIndy, like Coach said, we win, right? Both on and off the court. So looking forward to the journey.
Yeah. So Evan, now you're the most tenured assistant on the staff for 2 seasons now. What can you take from your experience now to help the team sustain that success from last season?
I just think, it helps me around Coach Wodrich and getting to know her heart and what she really demands out of, not us as only as the staff, but then as the student athletes as well. And just getting to continue to learn the offense, defensive schemes, I know might be a little different this year, but still just getting to know, the current student asset that we have. And then obviously as well as getting to know Coach Wodrich going forward.
All right. So Maggie, you just graduated recently. How will your experience as a player now contribute to the team in a coaching role?
I think coming into the coaching realm now, it's going to be interesting. But I feel like being such a recent graduate, I'm going to have those experiences and relate to what a lot of the girls are going through, and not necessarily with new protocols for the COVID and protection and all that, but I understand what they're going through. I'll be able to help them with kind of balancing schoolwork with basketball and all that, but I'm just excited to learn, like Coach said, and I think the addition of Chrissy as well as learning from Evan is just going to be a great opportunity for everyone.
Yeah, so Chrissy, then Kristin mentioned it in the beginning. How will your 11 years as that head coach help the team as a whole and with the whole coaching staff?
Been through it all, right? And you never stop learning, right? But have experienced a lot, just in terms of communicating with student athletes, making sure that we understand, their needs, not just from a basketball standpoint, but just as an individual, right? And tapping into that, being vulnerable and letting them get to know you and who you are. So just being able to communicate with them on their level, right, to where they understand, we understand, and making those connections. From a basketball standpoint, I'm just a junkie. Like that's all I watch, all I know. I'm a student of the game. Looking forward to learning a lot from, Coach Evan and Maggie. But I just been through a lot in 11 years, right? So hopefully some of the experiences that I've had, in handling situations, I'm hoping I can bring some of that to the table. And then just from an X's and O's standpoint, hopefully, I can, help Coach and Evan in terms of just from a basketball standpoint. But like I said, I'm a sponge. I'm always looking to learn. You never stop learning, right? But hopefully something in my 11 years of experience will, help Coach and UNDP continue to be successful.
All right, so Evan, what are you most excited about with the coaching staff this season?
I'm excited, just with the whole collaboration that we've had so much already, and just learning different stuff about one another, and just building these relationships of this championship culture that Coach has already done in the 4 years she's been here. So again, yeah, just the collaboration. I think the passion this staff has and the team has is very exciting. I mean, we're looking forward to getting back on the court with the girls and getting workouts done, and just kind of getting to continue this pursuit of championships that we've been on the journey of for a while.
Yeah, so Maggie, what about UND made you jump at the opportunity to get into the coaching realm?
I think kind of bouncing off what Chrissy said earlier, my phone call with Coach and Evan, I think they clearly stated, the core values that the program has. And I just felt that aligned personally with how I wanted to learn and how I wanted to be when I become a coach. And that's my goal, is to become an assistant coach and maybe a head coach one day. But I think just that first phone call and hearing what they stood for and what they were trying to build here at UND, I think that is kind of just what pulled me here. And I'm just lucky that with the addition of Chrissy, I'll get to learn from 3 experienced coaches and hopefully become the best possible coach I can be.
Yeah, so Kristin, just to wrap up now, talk about the whole staff, what you're most excited for the team, the staff, and coming into the 2021 season.
Cody, it's never fun, right? Because we've had great staffs in the past, and I've been very blessed, and everybody's gone off to bigger and better things. And as a head coach, that's your goal. You don't only want to empower your students, you want to empower your staff to be better and allow them to be great at what they're great at. And what I try to do is surround myself with people that are better at things than I am, to help me elevate my game, but also just to round out our staff. And I think we've done that. We have different thoughts. We're good at different things, and we've all had different experiences. And I think that helps our student athletes out when we're able to bring those experiences to our kids, because you're only as good as your ceiling. And as a leader, I want to be my best so our kids can elevate to be their best as well. So with this staff, I just think we bring diversity, different experiences. But the one thing we do have in common is we just have a passion for the game and for growing these kids. And that's what's most important to me. You can teach basketball, but you can't teach loyalty and hard work. And that's what this staff is able to do every day. And I'm excited. I'm excited for our kids, because they were chomping at the bit just to, meet them and get in the gym and things like that. And it's a little slower process this year, and we kind of have to do what we're supposed to do, because keeping them safe is the most important thing. And we've been able to do that. And UND's been phenomenal with that, speaking to other friends around the country and what their universities are doing. I think, Scott Young and President Manuel have been, top notch with that. But just having this staff, it makes me rest easy knowing our kids are in good hands.
Well, thanks everyone for joining me today. Hopefully we get to see each other soon and get on the basketball court.
Thank you, Cody.